you want me to just take this? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, folks, we're getting ready to go live. That's the one that Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
All right. Where are they doing the flip at, Leah? All right, guys.
Go, guys! Get ready, coaches, captains! Captains and captains!
I'm inviting everybody to watch it.
Okay, here we go. Invite you guys. Guys, we're getting ready to do the flip.
Hi, Paige. Welcome. Douglas, welcome. We're coming at you live. This is the Indy Edge versus Indy Thunder championship game. We're getting ready to do the coin toss. We're pepped up, excited, ready to go for some beat ball action coming at you live from Bolingbrook.
Okay, we got team captains Eric from the Thunder, Kyle from the Thunder, and then we've got
Mark Morris and Jason Dobbs from the Indy Edge.
Danny Fapiano.
Danny Fapiano. Welcome, Michael Lewis, Paige Thomas, Frank Porter. Welcome. We're ready.
All right, who's calling it, Edge? Are you calling it? All right, you ready? Yes, sir. Go. Heads. Heads he called. And we have tails. Oh. Okay, come on. Which side do you guys want to kick from?
Okay, Danny is fired from calling.
Good luck, you guys. Hey, guys, that fifth batter I heard is real slow.
All right, guys.
I'm batting third.
You're up first.
Okay. Catherine Musto, welcome, welcome.
That's Loopy.
Yep.
Loopy's doing
Loopy. All right.
2 is on.
Good morning, Paige. Welcome. Glad you're watching live with us today.
And we're starting to rain.
Right.
Yes, we are.
Championship game.
All right. Kyle's trying to light it up early.
Thank you.
Rain, rain, go away. Again another day.
Hey, Alicia.
Rain, rain, go away.
I'm going to move my chair under this tent.
Guys, make sure these
It's starting to rain. I got to move my chair under the tent.
Can you
Can
guys scoot down a little more?
Go scoot down to which area? Left, right? Where you need it?
Down to the
Yeah.
Okay, sit down there then.
All right, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we don't want to.
That's fine.
Just watch the drip from this.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
I don't want you to wear that.
All right. Well,
DB, you want to sit behind her? You can.
I don't know about behind her. I've got to be able to talk.
You can touch her. Like,
Touch her. Is that okay? Is that legal?
That's a bonus of being the color man.
Legal. Come on in there, Dave.
Play by play is to touch her.
wow, okay. Yeah.
Did I not play?
It's like Jim Nance and Troy Aikman.
Yeah, touch everything.
When I think about you, I touch myself.
No, touch her.
No.
She's
No.
Oh, okay. Hi. All right. I'm
Hi.
on your left shoulder.
Yeah, sure.
I think I'd actually be better off just sitting. I'll get wet. I'll sit on the ground next to you. If that's
No,
okay.
he doesn't like what you
That's
touch.
fine.
Are you on the air?
Yes.
Okay. It's wet, but the rain stopped just in time.
You might want to let everybody know Danny Fapiano blew the toss.
Yep. Danny called the coin toss, and it didn't turn out right, but that's okay.
So the Thunder are home.
Danny blew the coin toss right away.
There you go.
The Edge will be coming to bat. Do you think we should give them the batting orders?
Let's do that. So we've got, let's see here.
First for the visiting Indy Edge, since they're coming to bat first, right? We've got Mark Morris leading off,
Yep.
right? Number 30. Then Nick Malhern batting second. He's the designated hitter. James Michael, who's the DF for Nick? Jason Dobbs.
Jason Dobbs.
And then you will have batting third, Danny Fapiano, number 4. Batting fourth, you'll have Chris Dunleavy. Batting fifth is James Michaels. And batting sixth, Toby Gregory.
All love, Danny, all love.
I don't care. I'm missing.
Kyle Kennedy is the pitcher.
Yeah.
And then for the Indy Thunder,
John Boggs catching.
it sounds like you'll have Eric Rodriguez leading off and playing that short left position. Zach Bueller batting second and playing deep left. You will have, who is their third batter? Is that Kyle? Kyle Lewis batting
Kyle
third
Lewis.
and playing deep right. Then you will have Corian, I believe, Corian White batting fourth, probably DHing, but I don't know that for sure.
Right.
Their DF is Miguel.
Miguel,
is DFing
yeah.
for him? Okay. Adam Rodenbeck batting fifth, right?
I don't know yet.
We'll have to see how it plays out.
Well,
Yeah, when
Jared gave me a little preview of his lineup before the game. It'll probably be Adam fifth. You know Tyler Rodriguez will bat sixth.
Okay,
They like to
guys,
use the
that's
brothers
good.
as bookends of the
Yeah.
lineup, one leading off and one batting sixth. It's almost like having 2 leadoff hitters. It's amazing.
And then Tyler. Tyler's on.
Crosstown rivalry matchup for the championship.
That's right.
Swings are back.
And how long has this rivalship been going on? It's been a long time.
This is the third year of the Edge, but before the Edge, you had 2 Indy teams. You had the Indy Thunder and the RHI Extreme, which I fondly call the X Team. And so there's been 2 teams in Indy now since 2011.
Buck, I hear you though, baby.
The Thunder, of course, are the 2-time defending Bolingbrook champions and the 2-time defending world champions.
Didn't go long enough.
It rained for a few hours before the game today, so the fields are nice and wet. There's a little more wind today, too, than there was yesterday.
Frank's on here commenting, yeah, thought it'd be good to have some pregame chatter. Michael Lewis, whoa, DB starting early. So,
Yes. Starting early. All right, the Indy defense is set. We're about ready to go. We invite everybody at home to crack open your favorite ice-cold beverage. It's game time.
it is.
Brandy Hurley on the play-by-play. I'm DB. I'll be adding my 2 cents worth for anybody who will listen and even those who won't.
Set the table, baby. Come on, Mark.
Mark Morris.
Mark Morris.
Dry diamond out
We
there.
saw him score 4 runs against the Comets yesterday. It was a big part of why the Edge won that game 8-7.
go, Marcus.
Both
Go,
teams
Mark.
come in at 3-0.
Start it up, Mark.
And it's ball game time.
Hold on my time.
And not quite as the ump calls time. Kyle was ready to go. Good pitching matchup this morning. Kyle Kennedy versus Jared Woodard. And Jared delivers. Strike. Why?
Let's go, Mark.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, Jared. I said Jared. I meant Kyle. Kyle delivers. a
That
strike.
thing is dripping.
Hey, they are playing with 3 strikes again today. For those who don't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Yesterday, too.
Let's go, Mark.
Yeah, this is like dripping all over the place. Yeah. This is not good.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 strikes, 2 outs.
So a little update for you guys on the game this morning. We're going by the 3-strike rule and giving it 2 hours. Going wide to the backfield.
That's a
No
redo.
base. That's redo.
That's a replay.
Redo. Come on, man.
That was to Mark's advantage though, because he probably would have been out on that. That guy, he got it.
He got the base.
So we're going to have a redo here. There was no base.
That'll get Mark's
base
blood
dead or
flowing
what?
a little bit though.
It will be. Get him up and moving.
Well, they had it on just for a second, so he got run.
Yeah, the base cut on it first, and then he cut back off as Mark was running down the line. Eric Rodriguez, I think, made that play. One of the Rodriguez brothers over on this side.
It was Eric. It was Zach who got the ball.
Zach, third
Zach,
guy,
okay,
third row.
behind the Rodriguez's. You've got on the
That
left
was a
side.
nice hit.
You've got Eric Rodriguez short left, Tyler middle
short,
left,
yeah.
and Zach Bueller deep left.
Bueller, not to be confused with Ferris.
You're going to have listeners that aren't even going to be old enough to remember that.
I'm sure we will.
He's gonna get on my nerves already. I can already feel it.
What happened?
Darnell.
What you said?
He said, "Count still say the same." The ump know
No,
how to
we
do
know
it.
it.
I know. Just,
Darnell gets excited.
Well, he wants to make sure. Hey,
he knows how to do it.
All right, so Mark Morris back at bat after a no base.
base better.
Dang, that stinks.
All right, so Mark Morris is out, unfortunately.
Equipment malfunction may have cost us a run, cost the Edge a run.
Absolutely it did.
Pick him up.
All right, Colin, next batter.
Pick him up.
All right,
Nick.
next batter, baby.
Let's
Come
do it,
on.
Nick.
Up
Pick him up.
next
That's
is
done.
Nick Lachey.
Let's go on. Go forward now.
Nick
He does not
Mulhern
like that nickname, by the way.
is the batter, right? Nick Lachey. Is that his nickname? Or
No, it's not. He doesn't like it.
I wouldn't either if I was him.
1-1, 1 out. Here we go.
Then we'll start calling him Mulhern. Ball's out, but it's foul.
Fouled that one back, it sounded like.
Hey, Brandy.
Yeah.
After they hit the ball, do you follow the runner or do you follow the ball?
I do both sometimes. I mean, I switch it up. Ball's out. It's foul ball.
Foul ball coming our way. Over toward our bench.
Let's do it, Nick.
No?
It depends. I mean, if Edge is on defense, then I tend to follow the ball.
Okay.
And if the other team's on defense, then I tend to follow the runner.
Okay, yeah, that sounds smart.
Full count, 1 out. Here we go.
Are the size guys lightening up a little bit?
They were, and now
No.
some more clouds.
So no clouds will come in. We'll abate the clouds.
Ball's out. And it's going to be a foul ball.
Quite go 40. I was holding my breath to see if it would sneak over that 40-foot line. It sounded like it had a spin and it kicked back a little bit. And that's what did it.
He limping again.
Let's hope we didn't call it too early, you know?
No, they were saying we've got about a 2-hour window to get this game in before the next cell of rain comes through here.
Well, let's get it all done.
So, it doesn't mean they'll be right. That's just what they said. Well, right now it's dry.
I know he want to play, but I don't think he should.
Ooh, Nick.
Yeah,
I agree.
he's one thing.
But you know, the thing is that
And we
he's
need him
able
for
to
the
hit-
World
yeah,
Series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More important in the series than right here.
But the other thing is too that
One out. Here we go.
Kyle's a cousin of hitting.
Nick back in the box.
They're there all the time to work. So they say we got these 3 strikes. We
Yeah,
want to
but-
make sure they put everybody on there. But you
Yeah.
don't want to mess them up.
Oh, and that's 2 outs.
2 outs
All right,
for
come
the
on,
Indy
Dan.
Edge.
Right here, Danny.
All right, Danny, get it started.
Looking at
buddy.
Danny Flappiano
Pick him up.
to make a score here.
I know that's Lisa. I think that's Lisa
Yes.
starting in left field. Is that Mariah? over
Okay,
in
very
right
good.
field? I think so.
Should I pat him in?
Yep.
No, not yet. He's taking over Nick's spot.
Yeah. Nick's knee's not good. Just gotta get that thing healthy.
Here we go.
Move out here to second.
Me too.
So you'll be second.
Yeah, I will.
Loosen up, Sherlock.
What's that, sir?
Loosen up.
Yes, I was stretching prior to.
I'll see you come out there
Not
stretch.
you,
Sure
James?
exactly
Right?
what the delay is here. Here we go.
If you're bad, you can stand up over.
Nah, he got Danny.
Let's get back to some beep ball action.
All right, so this is Danny, right, Brandy?
Yep.
You can't waste any edge.
You said what?
Ball's out wide to the back of the field. Left hand side, ball around it.
Oh, they got him.
They got him. Daggone it.
They got him deep.
All right.
Is that Tyler? No.
Kim Washington, welcome. Thank you for watching with us. Streaming live action today. Indy Edge versus Indy Thunder in the championship game.
Are you going out?
All right, going to the bottom of the first. Thunder coming to bat. Edge taking the field.
All right, let's play some D, boys.
Come on, boys, let's play your stuff.
All right, and the Edge is going to go out for defense while the Thunder gets some time at bat.
Nick.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Come on, guys.
All right.
Let's get our head in there. Every game needs something.
Randy, Eric is up.
Interesting to note about Eric, he has not scored every time he's come to the plate in this tournament.
Really?
He did do that last year here, 18 for 18. And then he did it last weekend in Indianapolis too, 16 for 60. But not this weekend.
Not this time.
Not this time. From what I've heard, I don't have the exact numbers, but he's got a very high batting average, but it's not perfect. So.
That's right. Human being. He's a human being. You're more than that. Edge!
Strong.
I don't like the
Boy, strong.
I like to do
Kim, as of right now, there is not any scores. It's the bottom of the first inning. Thunder is up to bat. Edge is on defense.
It's okay. No, just in case you didn't hear, that's what the what means.
These guys are ready. Locked and loaded.
You want to tell us what color the Indy Thunder is wearing out here?
The Indy Thunder today is wearing the white tops with the blue bottoms, and our Indy Edge is
All black.
all black.
1-1, no outs. Here we go.
There we go. Eric Rodriguez at the plate. Number 7. That's our shot.
Ball's out. High fly.
Oh!
And it
Was slippery. It's out his hand.
ball just slipped right out of his hands, which allowed Eric to get a run on the board. So we're looking at 1 point for the Indy Thunder. 1-0.
And that's tough, Brandy. That's something you always try to teach guys, is that when it's wet like this and the ball gets wet, you got to pick it up with 2 hands.
He did. That's the problem.
Even
He just hit that ball.
and if you pick it up too fast, the ball will squirt out of there. It's like a bar of soap almost. You got to be careful with it. And especially for somebody like me who's got really small hands, you got to make sure you secure the ball.
Zach pops it up.
He's there. Bang, bang play, but he scores 2-0.
James is doing good though.
2 air balls, 2 pitches.
Chris, you're good, dude. Stay home and get a listen to something. You're good.
2 pitches, 2 runs, and you can't ask for more than that if you're
Got a lot of
Jared.
air to the balls.
And it's the first pitch, first hit. Boom, he's not even missing.
Nope.
First, 1-1, bam, bam.
James is doing really good though.
What's the verdict?
I'm done. That hurts real bad.
Nick.
You all right, Nick? What happened, Nick? You need some ice or something, buddy? Yeah, I got
Who's this up at the bat? Is this
got-
Kyle Lewis?
Nick,
Yes.
what happened? Just pull the muscle.
Yes.
Oh, no.
All right, so Kyle Lewis up to bat.
Lanky lefty. See that? He's batting from the left-handed batter's box. Tall, lanky, left-handed hitter. Got some speed. And he likes to
All
put
right.
the ball in the air.
Let's go, Edge. Hi, Deb. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, the ball's out. It's a short grounder. And it's a foul.
Got bailed out. It didn't go far enough. Foul ball. Foul ball.
And it was a grounder.
That's the first pitch that Jared's thrown that hasn't been put into play yet. Out of his first 3. Uh-oh.
Get those bats under the tent!
The bats are on the
Yeah, they are.
They're secure.
No, not you guys, just us.
Okay, I'm gonna have to reposition myself. As I start to get wet. So much for that 2-hour window.
Yeah. Ball's out, but it's fouled.
Nice on, right? You said right there, dude. Might be a little wet.
It is. Everything's wet.
But if you come to the right a little bit, you'll be under the tent.
We're getting some rains coming up, guys, so try to keep the raindrops off the camera, but
Nice play.
Good job, Danny!
Danny Fabiano
got him out.
on the putout.
You want to come back?
Yeah, I
Come back this way.
need to. Definitely. Yeah. All right. This is better. All right, guys.
Can you?
Yeah, just
you
have
got a
a
good
seat.
angle from here.
Yeah, I do. Good as I'm gonna get because it's raining and I can't sit forward anywhere because we're gonna be out of.
Is this chair in your way or no?
No.
Yeah, well, you got to remember, you can't hear because it's really mist. Out there, it's not hitting on anything that you can hear, so that's just grass. It's clear there.
All right, guys. We're getting some rains and you're welcome, Michael.
1 out, 2 runs in.
Ball's out, and it's gonna be a foul. So.
We will play through this unless it lightnings.
See that ball, boys!
This is it's like cold rain. This is miserable.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Is this DeMille, right? Or
No, Corey.
should have known. DeMille doesn't
Corian.
like playing in any weather under 70 degrees, and I think we're probably in the upper 60s.
Okay, ball's out. It's a foul ball, though.
There you go, one more shot at it.
He went into the field.
Oh, that shit. I was like, got my jacket and Nick's hat on.
He was just down
Back,
there.
he went back here or something.
Oh, he went to the big tent, I think.
You go here. No. That sounds right.
Oh, so cold.
Yeah.
Got a breeze here, more of a breeze than we had yesterday.
Yeah, Michael, and it is typical Chicago. Typical rain. Ball's out. It's going to be a foul ball. Nice catch by Johnny Boggs.
Johnny Box caught
Well, they're all over the ball. They just haven't put one in fair play yet.
All right, it's going to settle down. It's going to settle down. The water, the rain's going to pass us. Yes, sir?
Do you have a direct line with God there, Sherlock?
Yeah.
Did you talk to him?
Ball's out, but it's foul.
Tell him to turn off the sprinkler.
Mother Nature's on some stuff today.
Yeah.
I can't make
Come on,
that
Jared,
joke.
just
It's
strike
too
him
early
out.
in the morning. He just gave me a softball, but I couldn't hit it.
I need another out.
Swing and a miss.
Two down.
After Corian fouls off about 5 or 6 pitches, he finally strikes out. 2 in, 2 out for Indy.
Yes, Michael, they do put on a good
Okay, they
tournament.
put Adam in.
All right, Adam Rodenbach is coming up for the Thunder.
Hey, and since Michael mentioned that, I got to mention the banquet last night was pretty good. I think the NBBA needs to take some hints off of the Bolingbrook Lions on putting on a banquet.
Oh, yeah, what
We
they
had
have?
chicken, pasta, salad,
Green beans
green beans,
and potatoes.
tasty little seasoned potatoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
And booze.
Okay.
Oh, of course. Something to wash it down.
What's a beep ball tournament without it?
Somebody spilled a whole cup of something in front of the elevator last night. It was like wet and sticky, man. It was... People had fun last night. They enjoyed themselves. Responsibly.
Edge is hungry out here in the field.
Meanwhile,
They're ready to get them.
One strike away from getting out of this with only 2 runs in.
Oh, he's gone.
And they do.
Bench!
Right.
Bench! 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 You're on your own.
Michael Lewis wants to know how many ethics violations. Well,
you know what? This is a local tournament put on by the Bolingbrook Lions. I don't think NBBA policy means a damn here. Thankfully, Michael. So, but I would never tell, even if I saw anything.
Give that Frank.
he's in the back.
I am not, sir. I'm going after you now.
Yeah.
All right, so the Indy Thunder come out to defense while the Indy Edge is looking to score on offense.
All right. And I think it'll be Chris Dunleavy leading it off.
Let's go. We got Rob.
Hey.
If we can win it, let's do it.
Mark.
Don't push me, no more excuses. Let's go.
Hey, Shay.
You gotta love beat ball to play in this.
I can't. Yeah.
2 hands on it, too. It's like soap on it. One play at a time.
Michael Lewis says, I mean, hell, I thought I could get in trouble watching from home.
Yeah, you're gonna get me. Don't get me too political on this broadcast. Frank's gonna be putting it on YouTube, I think, and so I try to keep my opinions to myself.
All right, here we go. There we go.
Who's up there now?
All right, Chris is up.
Good, Chris. Get it rolling, baby.
Batting for the Indy Edge. Is he number 8, Shay? Yes. Number 8.
Yeah, I think we're going to need Shay's help with that because my rosters are so damp now I can barely read the Braille.
Great poke, but it's going to be a foul ball.
No. Well, yes it is. Yep, foul ball.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I was hoping for a second that would curl just inside the baseline and go past it and then go foul, but it didn't. It hit the base itself, which is the base is supposed to be 10 feet off the foul line in foul territory.
Ball's out. It's short.
You didn't want that, Chris. You didn't want it.
Balls hit like that with the field as wet as it is and the grass as thick as this grass is are going to have trouble making it over the 40-foot line. Now in Texas, that ball would have scooted over the 40-foot line.
Indian guys all reset? Sure, I'll say something. All right, full count, no out. Here we go.
Ball's out.
It's down the line.
Down the line.
Oh, Zach Bueller got him. I think that was Bueller out there.
Yeah.
Nice try, Chris.
It was a great play, but it just unfortunately went right into the hands of Zach. He was right there waiting on the ball, so that is an out for the Indy Edge.
No, the spotter got a quick 1 call out there. That's how I knew it was going down the line because she called a 1, and 1 is on their baselines, and she got the quick call up. He got to the 1 zone and was there in position. And the wet field will slow the balls down. Otherwise, on a dry field, maybe that scoots past him for a run. One out.
Michael Lewis saying, I will say playing in weather like this is for experience. We found out in Georgia sometimes you have to play through the elements in the series.
James Michaels. Wearing number 11. It looks like the rain has stopped again.
Yeah, let's not jinx it.
Ball's out. Going to the right field. Let's see, can we pick it? Yes! And James puts the edge on the board. Way to go, James.
He went opposite field, Brandy, and it worked.
It did.
He went
It
to right
worked.
field, and it worked.
It did. Nice job, James.
James gets the edge.
Heck of a play. Oh,
Right field. Guys.
come straight back.
Thank you, gal.
There you go.
Good job.
We're gonna all be squoze up together, but that's all right.
Yeah, we're good. Rock and roll, guys.
All right.
We're doing this live stream.
7, Toby Gregory coming up.
Yeah, we're doing this live stream from the Indy Edge bench for those that don't know. So I get to sit on the Edge bench today.
You do. You get to live on the edge.
Living on the edge. Bag on you. Where's that? My bag.
So Toby
Yes.
Gregory at the plate. Hey, that run by James is going to get Mark an at bat.
Michael Lewis saying 1, 2, 3, big game, James.
Thanks, Mike.
Ball's out. It's a grounder.
Yeah,
And
it was ate up by
Toby.
Eric.
Yeah.
Eric Rodriguez. One number 7 puts out another number 7. That's 2 outs.
And Paige says, great job, James.
Thank you, Paige.
All right. And who do we got up next? We've got
Mark Morris. Back to the top of the order. Right? Yep.
Hey, Mark, come on, baby.
Back to the top.
Mark Morris.
Champions are made right here, baby.
I believe the score is 1-1, isn't it?
2-1.
2-1. 2-1.
2-1
Thunder.
Thunder got runs from Eric Rodriguez and Zach Bueller, and the Edge got their run from James Michaels just a moment ago. Mark Morris was the unfortunate victim of an equipment malfunction with the base the first time he was up.
Yes. Hopefully he can
He ended up striking out.
make the base and nothing will freeze up this time.
We are in the top of the second for anybody who just joined.
That's
Coming our way.
That's it. Oh.
Mark was a little early.
Quite a bit early.
Good, guys.
Full count, 2 outs. Here we go.
Ball's out. Wide poke. No way. No way.
Wow, a close call over there at the third base
I
bag.
don't know about that one.
They call Morris out.
And it looks like our boys are coming out to play on defense while the Indy Thunder goes to offense. And it was a very close play. Looked like he made it on my end, but I'm not a umpire, so.
My ears told me I thought he was probably safe down here too, and he ran right past us. That third base bag is down to our left.
Definitely an out.
Okay, Alicia says it was an out.
It was an out.
Umpire Alicia Gregory says it was an out.
Definitely an out.
It was, but it was definitely an out.
All right, very good.
I thought there was a bobble there at the end, and maybe no control or something, but 2-1.
Kyle Lewis.
Bottom of the second.
Kennedy.
Good job, Hal.
Kennedy.
You're putting the ball in the bat, man. That's what's most important.
So I expect, unless we see something that I'm not expecting, we'll see Adam Rodenbeck leading off the bottom of the second.
Tyler.
No?
Tyler.
So
Tyler's up.
who's their sixth batter then? Huh.
Tyler.
Adam's got
Oh, you're right. They scored 2. Adam was the last out. Boy, I'm glad we got Shea here to help us.
That's all right. What would we do
It's
without
tough with
Shea?
these 3 strikes, man. It's hard even for me to keep track with the 3 strikes going on because it just changes the rhythm of the game a little bit.
It does.
So sorry, guys.
Andy, got him where you want him. Bases, please.
So it'll be
No out. Here we go.
the brothers Rodriguez, Tyler and Eric, up first here. Okay.
Edge are hungry. Ball's out. Wide poke to the back of the field. And he's out! Yes! All right! Nice out by the Indy Edge.
Danny Fabiano looking solid. That's the second solid play he's made now in 2 innings. And that's a big out number 1 to get Tyler. Now let's see if they can get his older brother, Eric. Fabiano was on that and up with it in a hurry.
Thank you.
That was a clean play.
I'm waiting for the invitation.
Andy, got him where you want him. Bases, please. 1-1, 1 out. Here we go.
Eric scored his first time up, leading off the game.
Ball's out. Just on the line. Yes!
And then
Nice! Nice play. Martin Morris picking that up to get Eric out.
We can do that too. Let's go.
that is impressive. So on 2 back-to-back putouts, they put out Tyler and Eric Rodriguez, and that's 2 outs. And if they can get Bueller, they can hang a goose egg on him.
Basically, you do to them what they do to you.
Brian Christian's fired up over there.
Do unto others as they've done unto you. Oh.
All right, we got
Zach scored his last time.
Remember what I told you, Jason. Andy, got him ready.
all right. The sun looks like it's trying to poke its way out here.
Oh, that would be nice.
It would be wonderful.
All right, so this is what I feel like is a pivotal point in the game right now. If they can get an out here.
They can get back up to bat, and the ball's out. It's a grounder. It is a grounder.
And it's a
Yes!
And that
Yes!
huge.
And it was a grounder. Went right into the hands, and he was able to pick it up before Zach could make it
Was
to
that
the
Mark
base.
Morris that made that?
It was heck of a play.
Morris with 2 plays in that inning and Fabiano with 1. And they get Tyler, Eric, and Zach 3 up, 3 down. It's 2-1, and it's a game. And now the Edgewood with the momentum now.
Go, guys. The bats now.
That was impressive.
What a great play. Able to pick out 2 of Thunder's biggest names.
Sure, 3 of them. Really?
3, yes,
All 3
absolutely.
of them were starters on their World Championship team. And they put them up, 3 up, 3 down. That was big. Okay, so now, if I think Nick's out of the game. I don't know who they put in
Sherlock.
for him.
Sherlock.
So Sherlock will be leading it off.
Sherlock, a heavy hitter for the Edge.
You got Sherlock, Danny, and then Chris coming up. Here
The
comes
sun is out in Bolingbrook.
Here comes the sun. All right, anyway.
I'm gonna take this.
Danny got 1. Danny got the first one. Wow, that got me excited a little bit. I got off the bench for a second when Mark made that last play. All right.
Okay, here we go.
Top of the third. Here's Brandy.
And it's a strike. If Sherlock connects, it's going to go. And it's going to go far. Oh, yeah. He almost had a home run yesterday. It was right there. Sherlock connects, but it is a foul ball.
He just tipped it. Hit it right down onto the plate. Sherlock's been playing since 1995. Few people remember. Sherlock and I were teammates my very first year playing in '99 with the Fast Start Comets. Now he's an edge.
Oh, and Sherlock is out.
Pick him up, Dan. Pop, pop.
Sherlock, right here.
And it looks like...
What is it? Oh, it's got somebody's roster. Okay, yeah, it's so soggy, nobody's going to be able to read it.
And it looks like Danny.
Okay.
If you could hit it, you need to hit it.
Danny Fabiano.
More than once. The sun's coming out.
Yeah. Danny up there now knowing he can tie the game with a run.
It'll come back around to me. It'll come back.
My mama from heaven.
Danny puts it out.
He's there. No way!
No way!
Which one was it?
Get out of here. And they put Danny out. Daggone it.
Another close play. I'll tell you what, the one half a step away. That's about the third real close play on that set.
Uh-oh.
I don't blame him for questioning it.
No,
I mean, I'm relying on my ears, but boy, that was bang bang.
Yeah.
Now tie does go to the fielder in beat ball if the umpire rules it. It's a tie. It's not like regular baseball where the tie goes to the runner. But
Good try, then.
nope, they're going to uphold this call. I think it's going to be an out.
That's the correct call.
So bang bang. You know, the only time that the Edge have gone to the right field side was James and he scored. I wouldn't mind seeing him try to hit right to the right field. You're asking for it when you hit right into Tyler, Eric, and Zach over here on one side. I'm not saying the right side of the Indy defense is weak, but you might have a better shot to score.
Nick is icing his knee, so yeah, he is kind of hurting, so he's not playing right now. We want him to save up his strength so he can be in the World Series.
Early.
Chris jumped him a little bit. He's trying to go to left field. A little early.
It was very close, Michael. You're correct.
Big pitch coming up here.
And he connects, puts it a little short into the center field.
Oh, that's Tallow. Miguel.
Oh, Miguel.
Miguel's got that quick first step.
He picked it up.
And he got him. He got over there toward the middle and got him to end the inning. So they trade 0 for 0.
Yeah. Indy Edge going to defense and Indy Thunder coming out to bat.
You know what? The Edge just have to fight the fight, though. Just fight the fight now that they, you know, this is a defensive game. It's 2-1.
2-1.
2-1 Thunder going to the bottom of the third.
Frank, let me have Dan double.
Be all right.
They'll have 3, 4, and 5 coming up here in the bottom of the third. So Kyle Lewis should be leading it off for him. And this sun feels nice.
It does. I'll take this over rain any day.
Don't say that word.
Too late. I already said it. Get over it.
It's a 4-letter word.
I've got the best seat in the house. I've got the sun on my left, and I got Brandy Hurley on my right.
Oh, you're too kind, DB. Too kind, too kind.
That's only because he was able to touch you.
That's right.
Sherlock, really? God.
There is no 7-second delay. We can't help it out over
Strong.
Strong.
Here we go. Yeah, there's no 7-second delay. We can't help what comes out over the microphone sometimes here.
And Michael Lewis saying, I love y'all, but go cuckoo. So. Ball's out. Nice poke. Going to the right field. Oh, and Kyle is safe. It makes the score 3-1. Thunder over the edge here.
That was a strong hit by a lefty to right field. He turned on it and he pulled it. That's a legitimate meatball hit.
It is.
The defense can't make a play on that, but that's not one you feel terrible about. I mean, some of those it's just going to score. The Edge can get theirs too.
Yes, they can.
But now we got the bottom of their lineup, and you'd like to see the Edge shut it down here without letting them turn the order.
Absolutely.
Here's Corey on. Corey on White is the younger brother of Corey White. Corey didn't make the trip. I think he's got an injury to his hand.
Hi, Delilah Perez. So the score update is 3-1, Indy Thunder over Indy Edge, and this is the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third. All right, and that was a strike.
For those who just tuned in, we are playing with 3 strikes today. We've been doing it all tournament because of weather.
Ball's out. It's a grounder.
Creep over the
it's
line.
gonna creep.
And he got it.
Yes! All right. Excellent play by Mark Morris. Running up to get to that front line to get that ball to put him out.
That thing just crept over the 40
It did.
line.
It
And
was
Mark had to
creeping.
come a pretty long way. And
He
Corion's
did.
a pretty quick runner. He's a young kid, so nice play by Morris.
Absolutely. And he knows how to hustle to get to the ball, and he will at any length
Oh, I've
try
been
to
seeing
get it.
Mark do this all season long. All that
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
he was talking in Beat Ball Nation all winter long wasn't no BS. And Mark scored 4 of the 8 runs that the Edge scored yesterday against the Comets. They don't win that game if it wasn't for Mark. And this looks like Adam Rodenbeck now. Is this
I believe it is. Yes, it
number
is.
9?
Adam.
Or 9, I'm sorry, he's not 9. 9's DeMille.
And we got a strike.
41 maybe? Is that Adam's number?
I think it is.
41.
41. Yes, it is.
Adam healthy now. He had a broken toe.
Michael Lewis, I think the verdict on that is we're going to play until it either gets to 2 hours or 6 innings. So they're giving us 2 hours. Oh, an hour and a half?
No, 2 hours.
No, they're giving us 2 hours for each game.
And
So
I'm guessing since this is the championship game, if it's anywhere close under the 2 hours, they'll try to finish it. Because this is, especially if it's close. Because the weather's not horrible and we started reasonably on time.
yes. And it's already bottom of the third.
Yeah.
So we really are making waves here.
We got viewers watching.
We got a lot of people. We got Michael Lewis, Delilah Perez.
That's in play.
And it's out! Yes, 2 outs. Indy Edge.
Nice job, Mark.
That was a little ground ball, and Mark came up with it again. And so now,
Sam,
here's
there's
the
not
challenge.
really a
Now,
way
see, here's-
to pull up everybody that's watching.
Yeah,
So you have to go back through all the comments to see who's
Yeah.
watching.
And you-
Oh,
And you missed a play while you were answering.
I did. So
Try to keep our. Now here's the challenge. This is Tyler Rodriguez, the 6th batter in their order. And they have him batting 6th for a reason. And so, because...
Oh, we got some water. Water on the camera. Sorry, guys. Trying to get it off. Yeah. There we go. Sorry, guys.
This is another big point in the game, Brandy. 2 outs and the 6th place batter up and back.
And we don't want to see it turn over into the new...
Brother up there.
No, we don't want to see that. The ball's out. It's a grounder.
He's got it.
He's out! Mark Morris! Picking that up!
Mark with the hat trick!
He is...
Mark Morris makes all 3 plays in the inning for the Edge.
Phenomenal job by Mark Morris.
Great job, man. 1, 2, 3 for Mark. Mark.
Man.
And Paige saying she's still here. Well, thank you for staying on and tuning in. That inning was all Mark Morris. Had his hands on the ball. He was ready.
All 3 putouts in the inning go to Morris, and that keeps the Edge in it. It's 3-1 going to the top of the 4th here.
Where's Mark?
Huh?
3-1.
Yeah, 3-1.
Yep, 3-1. No, Lewis scored in that inning. Yeah, yeah.
That's right. Yes, he did.
Yeah, Eric, Zach, and Kyle have scored for them. And we've got 1 for James. You guys have got, I can't say we, I'm going to make people mad, but I'm sitting on your bench.
You are sitting on our bench, so, you know, you kind of have to go with the flow over here.
Sorry to all my Thunder brethren, but this is where we're streaming. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
That's right.
So here we go to the top of the 4th now.
James is up.
James has scored the only run so far for the Edge. And he went to right field. I really would like to see the Edge try to go to right field a little bit.
Michael Lewis saying ground balls are outs. Got to do that. Edge strong now. Get some runs.
And that's true. Especially with a wet field like this, ground balls are going to be outs. Michael knows a little something about beat balls.
Yes, he does.
He's been around it a little while.
Ball's out, going to right field. And it's a foul ball, but it would have been a nice pop by James.
Idea. Yeah, James got the right idea.
He's smart. And
he's got the right idea.
He knows how to adjust. And, you know, if you've got 3 tough guys on the left field, what better reasoning than to hit it over to where they're not at?
Yeah. And I mean, and you don't want to, you know, you don't want to try too hard and mess up your swing or anything like that. But if your pitcher can help you place the ball like that, hit it to the...
Kyle can certainly do that.
Sure. Maybe pitch to the outside part of the bat, toward the end of the bat a little bit, and try to get him to right. Now, when you're down to your last strike, now you just want him to hit it anyway.
You just want to connect.
Yep, absolutely. That's right.
And James stays in.
Just got a piece. I hope the wind isn't causing too much problems with our audio.
And James is put out, unfortunately.
Let's go, Toby! Toby, pick him up!
It is. Toby Gregory is up now.
James! Bench is over here, buddy. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over. Here's a spot for you.
Come on, Toby. Come on, Toby.
It's all right. It's all right. It's part of a game. We're playing. Doesn't feel good, but look, we got to do what we can.
Boy. Now, if Toby can score here, that would bring Mark up with the time.
Still, Kyle.
Sorry if the wind is messing with the audio. It's blowing directly from right to left across the field, which is right at us. There's 1 out.
And as Michael said, you know, you have to brave the elements, and so that... Oh, and a ball pop up. And he's out. Daggone it.
Yeah, I was saying it could have been a time run.
Yeah.
Miguel got that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Who was that?
Who we have over there now?
It got, it went a little deeper than Miguel and Adam Flanagan. Adam Flanagan behind Miguel.
And Mark Morris is up.
Come on, Mark! Stay strong, baby! Stay strong!
Yep.
Eric got more turn. Got Eric.
Turn around and got Eric. Yep.
It'd be great if Mark could get on the board here.
Yeah. Start an edge uprising or something.
That's right.
Steve's in there.
Steve's on deck.
Steve's gonna put it in there.
Oh, Steve, Mike's
It's a rarity for me.
No, Marcus is up and then Steve's coming in.
Right, Steve's on deck. Right.
The page says that you can hear the wind, but the audio is still good.
Good, thanks, Paige.
Yes. That's good. Steve basically hits off all the time.
And Mark pokes it out.
Hey, that's toward the line. Oh,
And unfortunately, he's out.
3 up, 3 down. The Edge just need to fight the fight. Keep playing good at the end. And hang around, stay in the game. It's 3-1 going to the bottom of the fourth.
Thank you. Come on, baby. Let's play some D.
And I am going to leave you in charge of watching this folder, if you would. And I'll put that next to you to save my spot.
Sure.
I'm going to step behind the bench and have a comfort break.
Alrighty.
My contract gives me 1 per game.
1 per game.
Yep.
Michael Toby, he got out. He got struck out, so.
They're not really readable anymore.
They're so wet inside.
Some of it still is, but
And the Edge is out here on defense. And the Thunder is going to be at bat.
Apparently they like it because we got a bunch of people who do. And it ain't me.
Strong! Strong!
Well, there's no batting right now, Michael. We're kind of at a pause for a minute. And now we're getting ready to get back into some b-ball action. The score is 3-1, Indy Thunder leading over Indy Edge. Ball's out. Going right to him. And he's out! Excellent play by Danny Fabiano.
Mark, good commute, bro. Good talking, boys.
Excellent play by Danny. And you know Mother Nature can't make up her mind here in beautiful Bolingbrook. It's sunny 1 minute, windy and cloudy the next. And Sherlock has informed me that I can't say a 4-letter word, but it looks like it might be, as you say it, it looks like it's on the horizon.
R starts with that. No one. Oh boy. Quick with sunshine.
One out, here we go.
Ball's out wide to the middle field. Just looks like it bounced off of Morris. And it looked like it kind of just stopped in motion. It's a dead ball. We've got a dead ball on the field, and that's... Is it? Is it?
There it is. Coming
Well, it
back.
looked like somebody was just standing there for a minute.
No. Come back and land on it. It's alive and well.
What's that? 4-1?
4-1, Indy Thunder. Kim Washington says hi, Heavy.
Oh, hello, my treasure. She's supposed to be at practice. Yeah. That would be baseball practice. She's supposed to be at practice. Oh, I see.
All right, we got Kyle Lewis up to bat. Ball's out. And Mark Morris picks up, getting Kyle Lewis out.
Mark! Way to go, Mark!
Mark was on it, and Lewis was just not quite fast enough to make it to the base. Paige, you're back. Welcome. Douglas, Winthrop, welcome.
Dougie Doug.
Michael Lewis says, "Oh, that's adorable, Sherlock."
Hey, that was a high pop-up by Kyle. That was one heck of a
I think he
play.
was referring to you saying my treasure. For your wife. Yes. Yes.
I'm back. That was one heck of a play by Mark Morris. That ball was in the air for a little while. So what, we've got 2 outs and 1 in, Brandy?
It looks like yes.
Yeah, Eric.
And it's foul ball.
Off to the left.
Off. Yep. Michael Lewis says, "Way to field a tricky bouncer." That's right. It certainly was. Certainly was.
Yeah, he popped that out. It sounded like right in the middle of the field. Mark went and made a play.
It's a foul ball play. And again, we're back to that windy weather, so hopefully you guys can hear us as we try to bring you the game amongst the elements.
That's it.
All right, and the Edge is going to come in to bat, and Thunder is heading out to the defensive end.
Bench!
4-1.
Bench! You're on your own. Guys, good offense now. All right, Steve, let's rock it.
Keep coming, James. Keep coming. There you go.
All right.
Thank you, Michael Lewis. We appreciate that.
Check it out now. We're going to have a moment here, Brandy, because Steve Michaels is coming up to bat.
Steve
They want
Michaels.
to get a power-hitting lefty in there to try to go to right field like we were talking about earlier. That's where the Edge scored their run.
Brings it back to the song, "Put Me In, Coach, I'm Ready to Play." Well, the coach is going to play, it looks
Just
like.
put himself in.
He did.
And I like Steve. Steve's going to bat here. Try to get one to right field and get a run here. Sherlock. That was originally that was Nick's spot in the order. So it'll be Steve and then Danny and then Chris, the scheduled hitters.
This could be history in the making.
No. They're going to get to him, man. He has a method of how to like.
I would say ancient history, but Steve would get mad at me.
And he pops it out. And it's a grounder.
Oh, Tello's.
Oh, and unfortunately it put him out.
That's okay, you make contact. That's the important piece.
That was Tello territory.
It's all right. You got
Michael Lewis saying pop one, Bubbles. Paige saying go Steve.
Well, he did, but Tello was on it.
He was on it.
So, Danny now. Edge need a run.
Kim Steves put himself into the game and decided he was going to bat for Sherlock Washington. And
first pitch contact. Anybody else from the coaching staff want an at bat? How about Jerry?
yeah. Nice try. Danny Fop.
All right, Danny, let's pick it up.
Danny needs to start something. Oh, that's a good hit.
Ball's out. Wide in the backfield.
They are the world champions for a reason, and part of that reason is their ability to play the deep ball, and they did it again.
Danny's hamstring sore too. He can't run.
Good try, Danny. Good try. Good try. Good try.
Good job,
Danny.
Good job,
Good
Dan.
hit. Good hit.
Danny stoned on a good hit by Zach Bueller.
All right, and it looks like we got Chris up.
Need you, James.
Gone 3 times by the outfield.
Yeah, they're oof. They're good.
Crazy.
They're good what they do. What they do is why they're where they are. Some good hits there, Danny.
No, I hit the ball good today.
I can't believe it. That's a power shot.
I just can't run my foot ring.
That's all right, but
It sucks.
Frank Porter.
you did.
Ball's out. It's a grounder.
That's it.
Oh,
3 up, 3
man.
down. Edge got to play some more D. It's getting late. Going to the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-1, Brady.
Let's go.
Play those DSLs, boys!
Yep.
D it up, guys. D it
All
up.
right. And the Edge going in for defense, and
We don't hold 'em,
the
guys.
score is
Hold 'em.
4-1, Melanie, and it is the bottom of the 5th.
Sad old mess, old age. That's my old age.
Boy, you wonder how much different this might have been if with Lupe Perez and Tanner Gears had been here.
I told him that these two guys out there playing defense look like the old Dave Benny before he got old and slow.
I'm telling you what. Thanks for the old and slow. Man. I'm telling you, their back line is phenomenal, and that's why they're the champs.
Ernest Cook Jr. says, watch that ancient stuff. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta...
Don't worry, I just got it from a Bolingbrook Lion. Apparently, I've gotten old and slow. I think my Jet friends would, compadres would disagree with that. While we've got a moment, Brandy, we should probably again thank the Bolingbrook Lions Club for putting
Absolutely. They've done a phenomenal job.
For
Did a great
17
job
years.
yesterday.
17 years they've done a great job. And I mean, 17 years is a long time to keep anything going.
And they make some really good hot dogs, too. They know how to do it.
Oh, and they had a hospitality room for us Friday night with food and drink. They had the banquet last night.
Phenomenal job.
First class.
Phenomenal job.
Also the park districts, and there's some other local Lions clubs but the Bolingbrook Lions are the ones that are really behind making the
Sorry if I was
tournament
You know, you're good. You're good.
Was I in that stream? Because I really don't like being on camera like that.
You might have been.
What's so great? Oh, no, I think so. Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, there's Thunder.
I know. All right, very good.
There's Thunder.
That felt great. I didn't know which part of that felt great. You just you sat there.
Who do we got up to bat?
No.
We got
This would
number 41, Adam Rodenbach.
Yeah. There's Thunder. Did y'all guys hear it?
Yep.
Time to call it
The
again.
ball's out.
Get it
It's a
more.
grounder right there on the foul line.
that's close to the plate.
Yes!
Marcus,
Nice job!
Right to stay with it. Mark Morris having an MVP-like performance here today because that was that was close to the line.
Right
and that
on the
base,
line.
And that base was on, and that can make it hard to hear sometimes.
Yeah.
When the ball is close to the line where the base is buzzing, that can make it tough.
Yep.
But he stayed with it and made the play. 1 out.
All right.
Mark
He's
keeping
made a
him in
lot
the
of
game.
outs this whole tournament.
If he's not top 2 for all 10 defense, I'll be super.
He should be, because honestly, he got most of the outs for the whole tournament.
Yes. Well, you've coached him well last night, lady.
Steve coached him well.
Oh, okay. Maybe you do some coaching in the other way. Yeah.
Well, this is Tyler now, Rodriguez, number 39.
Yes, it is.
He's on it!
This is Tyler.
Be ready, left field!
It's a very interesting experience he'll have in a couple of weeks. Tyler's going to get the opportunity with his wrestling program from Franklin Central High School in Indianapolis to go down and wrestle in a national competition. He's the first blind or visually impaired wrestler to do it.
And it's a foul ball.
So we wish Eric the best of, or Tyler the best of luck down there, and hope he pins a couple of dudes.
Yeah.
Just go pin a couple of dudes. That's what I told him. Him and his younger brother Braden are wrestlers, and they're going down there to Orlando for 2 weeks.
If it wasn't raining, it wouldn't be so cold.
Yeah.
He's
Come
hanging
out. Come on, Jared, you can do it.
She's not very quiet about it. I love it. Strike him out.
Falls out. It's a grounder.
You got it?
Yeah! Mark Morris, I am telling you what, he is on it. He came to play today.
Mark has made the last 5 putouts for the Indy Edge.
Damn, man. That's
He will have put out their whole starting lineup in a row if he can get.
Be ready, left field!
Dude, he's
one-man show, man.
he's got like 8 or 9 team.
He's doing phenomenal. Doing phenomenal.
He'll be second on defense.
Yeah, Stanley's got that on lockdown, I
He had
think.
12 in one game, I guess.
Oh
Did
my
he?
gosh.
Thunder, yeah.
Hey,
Wow.
That's one below my career best of
We certainly
13
do, sir.
in the game.
This is
Yeah,
just the
we got
bottom
another
of it.
inning.
We got another bat up there coming up.
You ready, left field?
And who do we got up here? We've got number 7, Eric
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
He swings like he's trying to kill something, and he runs like something's trying to kill him. Eric Rodriguez.
And that was a wide pop-up. And it's foul ball. Foul ball.
Trying to pop him up high now.
The Edge defense will take that foul ball because that would have been a tough play to make. Yeah, he was almost to the base.
That was
And
really,
that ball
really
kicked
close.
toward the line too. And
They
it
almost
foul.
had that. It would have been in.
Paige says, great job, Mark.
Kyle, is John going in?
Johnny's on testing.
Who's going in?
Boggs, 23.
John Boggs.
They'll go in for Steve if they get to that point in the batting
I
order.
didn't run so many people on this whole thing.
They'll get it.
Right here. Put her in.
Indy got him reset. 21, 2 hours. Go.
I'll go tell him.
Okay. Let's be your first one.
Set.
Ball's out. It's a grounder.
This is Mark again. Look at this. Yeah.
Yes! Mark Morris!
To bring him back in. Mark! Mark!
And the Edge are coming up to bat.
Mark!
Thunder.
3 outs to try to make a rally.
Mark Morris. He is on it. He is on it.
Mark.
We're going to start calling him Mark Fast Hands Morris.
Yeah, Mark Morris can't do much more than he's done today, including
He's
make the
killing
last
it.
6 putouts.
Hands, man. You just got like 2 or 3 innings.
He is killing it.
The
Definitely.
last 6 putouts belong to him. Yep, at least that I've seen. Last 6 at least.
We're getting a lot of love on this live stream. Lots of likes, lots of hearts. Thank you guys for tuning in with us. We're braving the elements for you guys.
Top of the 6 now, Brandy. It's now or never for the Edge.
That's
though.
right.
They
Let's
need
see if
3
we
to
can
tie.
get some scores here.
3 to tie. They got to get them 1 at a time.
And Delilah Perez says Mark is on fire. Yes, he is.
And so they will have, let's see, I think it'll be James leading off. Is that right? Yes, James is going to lead off. The 6.
All right, James. James is the one that was the only one that put one on.
Yep, James has the lone Edge scorer. Back in the second inning.
Another one. Starting to show off. But again,
4 to 1.
they're not coming, right?
I know.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Well, we started with rain, and then we had sun, and now we're back to rain again. Huh?
Yes.
All in an hour in Chicago.
Over your hat to the chair.
Thank you.
And Kim Washington saying history can still be possible. Let's go Edge.
Yeah, that's it. You keep playing until they tell you it's over.
And Michael Lewis says home runs are 2 runs again, right?
Yes, but I'll tell you what, with a wet ball and all this wetness
Yes.
here, it's going to be very hard for anybody to hit one 170.
It's okay. It's okay. All right, stop now. Rain, stop. Now. Go away. Here we go. Settle down.
Oh.
Mariah's gonna get her hair messed up.
Kobe, is Brian going in for this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know.
Sure, show that.
Chase pops it, but it's foul ball. Oh, strikeout for James, unfortunately.
Brian.
All right, Brian.
Brian.
Over
Let's
here.
do it, Brian. Bury it, Brian. Let's do it.
Come on, Brian.
Brian Christian.
Put it up there.
James, over here.
Smoke one fair up right down the middle.
I'm going to stand up. That's how I stand. All right.
Nope. Sitting on Shay.
It's all right. It's all right. Stop. See if you had your foot on.
Michael popping it out, running on the line now. Let's see if he can get it. Yes! All right! Yes! Yes! Making it run 2-4. Brian, way to make the play.
That was a well-placed ball right down the line
Yes, it
here,
was.
right in front of us.
Incredible.
Come on, guys.
And again, third base came on, and that ball was right on the third base line. And with the rain and the wind in the base, that can make it hard to hear. Brian scores.
Good job, Brian.
4-2.
Nice job.
Good job, Brian.
Pick me up.
Nice job.
And here comes Mark Morris, and all of a sudden the Edge have a little bit of life.
Brian.
We have life.
We have life. We always have life.
We're always.
There's air. We have
This is why I don't like streaming from the other team's bench. Everybody wants to disagree.
1 out. Here we go.
Some
What just
offensive,
happened? Look at this.
offensive
Look at this.
life.
There we go.
Let's put it that way. That was their first run since the second.
Right.
Come on, come on.
And here's Mark. 4-2. Mark's due. He's made a lot of plays on defense, but he has not scored yet this game.
Yeah,
Fourth at bat.
it's been close scoring now.
Eric's put him out, 2 or 3 times.
2.
Eric's put him out. He's due. Get over his head.
Mark pops it up,
To the
a
left
real
again.
high pop up.
We got him.
Morris getting on the board.
Who's next? Who's next?
John.
John.
Chad Sumner, welcome.
Yes.
Johnny Boggs. Let's do it.
Come on, John.
Boggs
Hit it,
coming
fly.
to the plate now.
He's got to fly.
All right, well, that guarantees Danny's going to get an at-bat here. And now let's see if John Boggs can pop one.
John Boggs. All the guys that
Just not a lot of
Score.
speed to the base. He's going to have to hit it a long way.
No, I got everything out of John Boggs' pocket because he thinks he has to carry everything
slow
under
him
the sun to slow him down.
You got everything out, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
so he's going to add 5 seconds to his normal pace.
Faces, please.
Come on, John.
Get him down from
Come on, Boggsy.
10-6.
1
Johnny Boggs. Yes.
Get this powerful head of his.
Johnny Boggs knows what he's looking for real fast. He's going to run. What? He's going to run. He'll crush him. But he's not. Come on. So call the cat. This is going to be.
Morning, Chad.
Game on the line. 4-3, 1 out, top of the 6th.
amateur, so.
Yeah, I know. Johnny
Damn it. Dead
puts
ball.
it out, but it's a dead.
Oh, that would have been a nice hit.
See that?
You all right, Kyle?
Well, the timing was perfect because he hit the pitcher.
Yeah.
No pitch.
Come on, Kyle, get out of the way.
Same thing, same thing. You hit me, it's good. Same thing.
Shake it off, Kyle.
Yes. Boy, this is deja vu. The Edge made, of course, that 6th inning rally against the Jets last Saturday. And here we go in the 6th again, and the Edge rallying. Never say die.
One out, here we go.
Boggs puts it out, but it's a foul
That
ball.
was the right idea, though, right down this
I
line.
know, he's
Yep. Good job, Johnny.
So he's taking one to the middle, one on the wall.
One on the 3.
Now it's time to really just.
Now it's going to hammer.
And if the Edge can score here, and if the Thunder doesn't score in the next half of the bottom of the 6th, then we might be looking at a little bit of overtime.
But we're a long way from that first. Edge need another run.
They're going to get it right here. Oh!
Down that other way, that he went to right field that time. Okay.
Johnny's staying in the game, but he hits it. He's got to pick his feet up and move. He kind of froze, it looked like.
Well, this defense is so fast out there, and Boggs is not the quickest base runner in the world. He's going to really, in my opinion, have to pop one or hit it in a perfect spot. The rain has stopped again.
But the wind continues.
Yes. Another tip.
Another tip. Johnny is staying in the game, and that's what it takes.
Yes. Three strikes. No. Danny's so mad. He's so upset.
Oh, and Johnny Boggs is striking out, but that's all right.
Danny?
Johnny Boggs strikes out. Now it's up to Danny Fabiano.
Renata's here.
Renata's here, Danny.
She woke up just for this.
All right, 2 outs, 1-run game, and now it's up to Danny. And I wonder if somebody will run Eric Rodriguez out a cup of water right now.
You know, yeah, that was interesting yesterday.
For those who missed the reference, with 2 outs in the 6th against the Comets yesterday, and McGlashan up with the tying run, Jerry Wendell decided to run
Bring Danny
out
some water.
A cup of water. McGlashan promptly struck out to end the game. Little inside baseball there. Little gamesmanship. All right.
Do it, Danny. Stay relaxed.
Come on, Danny.
He is the tying run at the plate.
Ball's out. Oh, foul ball. Foul ball. It was right on the line.
That was a
right
nice
on the
place to
line.
put it if you're going to put it somewhere.
Dan, walk it back. Here we go, Fop.
That hamstring hairs is slowing him down.
Darnell Booker urging his team on. They need one more strike to wrap up their third straight. If Danny scores, we got a new ball game.
So it's good to have a season better.
All right, Andy, got to reset. Full count, 2 outs. Here we go.
Here we go, now or never.
Pressure's on.
Danny eats pressure for breakfast.
He does, and it's a foul ball to the outside of the line. Way to stay in it, Danny. Way to stay in it. Way to stay in it, Danny.
Danny loves pressure. He eats it for breakfast.
All right, Andy, got him set. You guys good with this ball? Everybody? All right, here we go.
Ball's fine.
Full count, 2 outs.
He's nice.
For the third year in a row, the Indy Thunder win the championship.
Alright, we're going to line it up, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and following our live stream today. As always, you'll see us back another day, another time, with some more beatball action. DB, thanks for joining me on the stream.
Thank you, Brandy.
Alright, guys. That's the end of the game. Indy Thunder taking out the Edge. It was a great game. Great offense and defense playing on both teams, on both sides. So we're going to line up and finish it up here, guys. Thanks for tuning in with us.